Here with another video for you, and today we are going to do some Spider-Man stuff. So I just got a new box in from Hot Toys, one of my favorite brands. They make some great quality figures. If you don't have any Hot Toys figures, I'm telling you right now, it's one of those rabbit holes you want to be careful with because they're expensive. You can get it on sideshow.com and make payments on it, so it makes it affordable. But the price these things are insane. But it's a great deal. And they're affordable for great quality stuff. So if you guys haven't had a Hot Toy figure and you guys are in the NECA and that stuff down there below, once you start, you don't stop. It's like Pringles. Once you pop, you don't stop. Anyways, a coworker told me, he goes, Mike, dude, don't jump down that rabbit hole. Don't do it. Don't do it. He says, once you get one, you'll get another, and then another, and then another, and then another. Well, anyways, it hasn't stopped. One of these days, I'll show you guys my collection when I get it together. It's a mess in that room right now. But anyways, I got some cool Spider-Man stuff. So we're gonna check that sucker out. We're gonna open that bad boy up. I did get some retro stuff in recently. I got Spider-Man for the PlayStation, the original Spider-Man game that started it all. The Spider-Man game that kind of started doing the free roam stuff. Great game if you've never played it. This game is super mint for the original PlayStation. It's got, there's the game right there. Classic PlayStation. If you've never seen a classic PlayStation game before, back in the day, it was a black kind of backing. So it was not clear like CD. Then you got the Cityscape right there. And then we got the booklet, of course. The best superhero game ever. Back in 2000. I also got the Nintendo 64 version, which came out later on. Which, this was the first one that came out. This one was second. Spider-Man 2 came out, Enter Electro, which was also on the original PlayStation. Really cool. Really cool. Anyways, we're not here for the PlayStation games. We're here for the Hot Toys. So let's open this sucker up. What do you think? All right, so I have not opened this up because I do this with you guys. I'm going to try to contain my excitement. Try. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. I love Batman, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. Trash. All right, here we go. So the first things first, you open it up, you see Spider-Man, the top of the box. All right, so let's pull that sucker out. Toss this box over here. All right, so here's the back of the box. Spider-Man and blah, 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 blah. You're not going to read all that. You got Spider-Man right here on the side. There he is, Cyber Spider-Man. How cool is that? Now, I gotta give it to them. Hot Toys makes some great box art for their stuff. I mean, look at that. The second company that I'd have to say does an amazing job with box art also, it would be Super 7. They do an excellent job with box art. But Hot Toys, you know, when you open stuff, most of the time you throw away the box because you don't want to hang on to it. Some of these companies make some amazing box art stuff that you can't throw it away. All right, plastic's off this sucker. Nice and glossy. Look at an up close look at that. How awesome is that? Cyber Spider-Man came out in the 1990s. He also had a figure from the animated series that he never showed up in that suit, but the animated series did do some. Yeah, that's awesome. So with this one, it was more of a cosmetic suit that, if you look at the bottom, it says video game. So the reason why it says that is because this is a suit that you could put on him in the video game Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation, which is out now with Miles Morales and Spider-Man taking on Venom. But in the 90s, he had a figure also. I couldn't find it in time to bring it for this video. I'll probably do it on a vintage show of Spider-Man whenever I get that room cleaned and fixed. So enough of looking at my mug. Let's look at what we came here for. We came here for Spidey. All right, so I'm gonna try. Oh, I didn't see that. Got a flap, magnetic flap, so you can open the sucker up. Got your little tab that has a little bit of information. And there's Spider-Man himself right there. Boom. All right, so try not to open it like a gorilla. I have to start throwing these boxes in the attic. All right, so pull the figure out. I always check if you're a retro gamer fan or anything like that. You always check to see if you have any cool little pamphlets and stuff like that. You don't want to throw that away, even though I'm not going to throw away the box. So the back of the box right there that has the backing of Spider-Man himself. All right, so it looks like he comes with a bunch of different strands of webbing that you can attach to him. He's got a web shooter piece that you can attach to one of his hands, and he's got 4 different hands on this side of the Cyber Spider-Man, and then he's got 4 different hands over here for Spider-Man himself. You got another web shooter piece that you can hook on. You got an additional peg that goes into the back of some hands in case it breaks off. You got a web piece that you can attach to a strand, so it looks like he's shooting the web out. It looks like we got some kind of batteries going on here. So something on the Spider-Man lights up. I'm not quite sure what it is. I didn't really read on it. You got some replaceable eyes. All right. So, and of course you get the warning about basically reading the instructions and be careful. Most of the time it's things are sharp. Don't poke yourself. Thank you for dumbing it down for us so we don't hurt ourselves. All right. So there we go. Here's Cyber Spider-Man. So first things first, right off the bat, I could tell you the quality of the figure is fantastic. The costume actually feels like it's neoprene, hard, like nice rubber coating to it. And let's pull them out slowly. All right, so here we go. They do a great job of protecting these figures, by the way. All the major stuff is wrapped up in plastic. As you can see, with these figures, the costume is actual material. So if you've never, this actually feels like he's got muscles. Wow, okay. So let's pull that sucker off right there. All right. So let's check him out, right? There we go. You got Cyber Spider-Man right there. Does this move around a little bit? It's a little bit. I wouldn't stress it too much. The head is hard as hell, so it's not costume material like the rest. It's also magnetic. Oh, okay, so we found the battery compartment. So I'm guessing the eye lights up. Okay. So if you ever own a Hot Toy figure, they will always wrap the hands up and they will always wrap the feet up. Now, I highly recommend that you are extremely careful when trying to take the stuff off. It doesn't just slide off like you see me do the head. As you can see, there's tape wrapped around here and there's tape wrapped around here. Now you kind of pull it out like that. All right, some of them will do that, some of them won't. I don't recommend to do that like I just did. So, you know, here's, what was that? Oh, foam piece. All right. They also put foam pieces. See the costume here? How it stretches? See, now you can tell, now you can see the actual material. That's cool. I like that. I like that it actually looks like he's got material. He's not just some solid piece of plastic. Now the head is solid plastic. This is not detachable, so don't try to rip it off and reattach it. This flap does move somewhat, but do not pull it off. Be careful with it. All right, now this is what I'm talking about right here. Now what I usually do is I will grab a piece of it like this just to get the edge of it just slightly. Don't want to stress it out too much because I don't want to poke the costume. All right. There we go. All right. Now, did I nick the costume at all? Absolutely not. All right. Let's get. I would prefer. There we go. Here's the bottom of the shoe. Check that out. That bends right there. Lots of articulation with these figures. These Hot Toy figures are absolutely beautiful. A lot of them go up for pre-order, and they're absolutely worth the wait. Because of the Hot Toys line in general, when I got into it, I had to cut back on a lot of other things that I pick up. All right, so let's put this head back on. All right, so what we got? All right, so we got a hand that can hold his web, like a web strand. We got a web shooting Spider-Man hand. Well, I'm sorry, not Spider-Man hand, Cyber Spider-Man hand. You got a nice, I'm gonna choke you like Bruce Lee type cyber hand. Got one that looks like you can kind of put him in a crouch, possibly. All right, so the web shooter piece, if I can get it out of the box, is right here. So this actually attaches to the hand, so it looks like he's shooting a strand of web out. So let's see if I can get.
One, two, three, oh!
So, like for example, when you attach it, when you so when you attach it to the hand, it almost looks like you could shoot the web. You know what I'm saying? So just like that. So you got all kinds of different things that it comes with. You got a web strand that has a web shot right there that you can shoot. There's two different types. You got that one there. You got another one in case you want them to shoot two different web strands, kind of like, you know, at the same time. You got a longer strand. Another long strand. So the long strands you could attach. Whoa. Like something a little bit like that. Be careful when you attach these things. But you can attach that to his web like he's shooting a web out. Yeah, another one here. Alright. You got another wrist piece that you can attach. That's for the Spider-Man hand. The actual Spider-Man hand with the red. Now, to give you an idea what I mean with these extra pegs, it's always good to have extra parts like these in case when you detach or disconnect things, they get broken. Now, what I mean by that, if you've never had a hot toy or anything like that, whenever you take a hand off, you see this peg right here? If that breaks in any way, because you could take this out, you can reattach something else. Like, you got one for the cyber hand, and you got one for the Spider-Man hand. You gotta have at least Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things, so. Now, you gotta be careful, because if you push, the costume will go forward, see? You gotta get a little bit easy on it, so don't damage it. Okay, it went on really easy. Check out how the costume just kind of contorts to how you move the arm. See that? How cool is that? Stay still. Stay still. Don't move. Let's see. You got the Spider-Man holding the web hand. So kind of give you an idea. In case you want to pose him shooting a web or holding a web or swinging on a web. You got your crouching hand for Spider-Man. Pretty cool. I love the detail on this stuff. You got another hand right there. Another Spider-Man hand. Alright. We got the batteries. Alright, so these things here, you got the eyes. Alright, so as you can see, he's got an open eye, or you can have a kind of slightly squinting eye. You got a very squinty eye, like, what are you doing? See what I mean? Oh, wow, we got another web strand. All right, so we got this one also in there. So you can have him hold on to the middle right there, and it's like he's web slinging. Right there. What else we got? What else? All right, you got some foam pieces. Pull this out. Here's the base deck. Each hot toy comes with a base deck. So they take very good care of these things. plastic off the back. Bear with me, guys. I'm still kind of new at making these videos, so if they seem so primitive and outdated, like most of the, you know, people up here are a little more better at editing and things. I'm still new at this, so I'm still learning as I go. Here's the base deck for the Spider-Man. Cyborg Spider-Man. Cyborg suit. Sweet, that's a sick base deck. Look at how glossy that logo is. Mmm. Juicy. Alright, what else we got? We got the rod that you plug into the base deck. And you got the clip to hold the figure. Alright, I think that's everything in the box. Alright, so that you can just pull right off so that you can slide this down. Now it's a little snug right now because you could actually loosen it up right here with the screw so it's easier to go down. Just like that. It attaches right here on the base of the base deck. Alright. So it looks just like that. So you take Spider-Man. Just like that. All right, so let's attach that back on. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, got it. All right. So, let's move him off to the side a little bit. And we are going to insert... All right, so as you can see down here at the bottom, right about here, there's a switch, the on-off switch. Now, if you've seen a video before, I did like an Alien Romulus video. I was telling everybody about how I'm more of a fan of things that just get plugged in. Dang, that sucker is in there. Be very careful with these screws so that you don't strip them. All right, so here's the battery compartment. Let's see if I can get some, there we go, light on that sucker. So it looks like it might take, it takes all three. Oh man. Now I will say my biggest gripe with Hot Toys when it comes to these batteries, these tiny little batteries, is they are an absolute pain to put in these compartments because they're so tight. And look how tiny those batteries are. So I would highly recommend you get a tweezers. Get a tweezers. Oh, come on. Work with me. Work with me, batteries. Come on, please. Aha! All right. Magnetic? Absolutely not. Thank you, screwdriver, for not helping me out. I appreciate that. Oh no! Did I lose the screw? Say it ain't so. Uh-oh. I lost the screw. Oh man, are you kidding? Oh. Shish kebab. Of course. Rookie. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we can turn it on anyway. Alright, so we cheated the system a little bit. There you go. Cyborg Spider-Man from Hot Toys with missing screw. Alright, so here he is in all his glory. So now let's talk about my review for a second. Cyborg Spider-Man is really cool. The detail is uncanny on these Hot Toys. I can never really complain too much when it comes to this stuff, because when you get what you pay for. Cyborg Spider-Man is a very beautiful figure. 1990s comic book character. Is 1990s when he was wearing that cybernetic suit. Cyborg Spider. They did all kinds of stuff. They did a Spider Hulk. They did, which was Peter Parker. And they also did a Cosmic Spider-Man. They did a Spider-Man that was mixed with the Phoenix briefly. But Cyborg Spider-Man is really cool. He's beautiful. He's awesome. You gotta have Spidey. I got him on sale at Hot Toys on Sideshow.com. If you have room for him, definitely grab him. He's definitely a definite. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you gotta have this figure, especially if you're an older Spider-Man fan. 80s, 90s, going into 2000s. Really cool figure. Great detail. There's the back right there. Nice logo right there. So there he is. So my review. Great detail. Fantastic, uncanny detail for Cyborg Spider-Man. Box art, immaculate. Accessories, amazing. And oops, I broke it. Attachments, the pegs, great. Batteries, I don't like the batteries. Like I said, if you've seen my Alien Romulus video review of the popcorn bucket, I would prefer it being plugged in, but that's okay. It's just an eye. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. I don't absolutely have to have that on all the time. You know what I'm saying? So the batteries don't bust my review whatsoever. I will give this figure a 10 out of 10. Cyborg Spider-Man is absolutely, truly amazing. If he's still up there on Sideshow.com, grab them. Once they're sold out, they're gone. And once they're gone, they start raising in price. And once they're on eBay, it's over. So yeah, I recommend it. Of course, you're talking to a big Spider-Man fan here. I still got my Tobey Maguire t-shirt from the first movie. I wore this in high school. I can't believe this thing still fits, and it's in great condition. Universal Studios Spider-Man hat from Far From Home. All Spidey today. Broke out the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation Spider-Man for this one. What do you say, Cyborg Spider-Man? Pretty cool. Alright guys, that's it for me on this video. Please give me a follow, share, and a like. I'm still new to this. I'm still catching on. But I'm still going to give you guys some good stuff to look at. And this is Mike G, and I am signing off. You guys have a great day.